The National Regulator for Compulsory Specifications is confiscating all Econo Cement 32.5N stock. Officials say this is due to a failure to meet requisite standards, which can lead to potentially deadly building collapses and sinkholes. Katleho Sekhotho has that story.
The National Regulator for Compulsory Specifications has warned consumers not to buy one of the Econo Cement products as it does not meet the minimum strength and safety requirements. The regulatory body says earlier this year it received an influx of complaints.
Hence the nationwide recall, in order to ensure that the product does not pose a risk to consumers and South African economy at large. Cement is one of the high-risk products used in the construction industry. There are set specifications or requirements that must be adhered to. When these requirements are compromised, it could lead to the distribution of substandard cement to unsuspecting consumers and the public.
The regulator warns that a failure to meet standards can potentially be deadly.
So the risk is such that if the cement as a key product into your construction is failing, it might lead to fatalities. The buildings may collapse, definitely. The roads, it might cause sinkholes on the roads that we travel on. Recently, as you can see, in our country, we are experiencing earthquakes. So we need to ensure right from the inception that the products that are subjected to any type of construction, they meet the minimum requirements. The users in the construction industry, they rely on the National Regulator for Compulsory Specification to ensure that what is available in the market meets the requirements.
The body says those who may be affected the most are those who bought for regular residential construction.
You can have your LOA granted by us, but then it doesn't end there. We will continuously come and monitor it. We will not only monitor it at a point of manufacture or at a point of import when it arrives in the country. We will further go to now your rural areas that you're talking to. We will go to a place like the other one was found in Pietermaritzburg. We will go to Pietermaritzburg. We will go to Bombela rural areas, whereby we know that those people who are there, they might be taken advantage of because the manufacturer can think that the NRCS will not reach those places. Our role is to protect the consumers throughout the country.
Users of the product are able to take legal action should an incident take place.
If it has been found that the collapse of the building has led through the use of this non-compliant cement through an investigation, then the recourse will be through the Consumer Protection Act. In terms of the Consumer Protection Act, you may not place a product onto the market that unless it is in compliance with the relevant national regulations, and in the if there's a lack of a national regulation for a specific product, then it must be in compliance with a relevant South African national standard.
Consumers have been urged to look out for the NRCS letter of authority number printed on each bag of cement sold. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Katleho Sekhotho in Arcadia, Pretoria.